The world is watching China's century-long quest. The world is listening to China's 100-year story. The world is talking about China's century of great change. Uwe Behrens, a 77-year-old German transport economist, still has vivid memories of his 27 years of working and living in China. He still looks back with excitement on the time when he and his Chinese wife drove around the countryside, visited the Tibetan plateau, and took part in the first Beijing International Marathon. Behrens came to be involved with China in 1990. When he was sent to China to represent a German freight forwarding company. Looking back on his first and most recent visit to Beijing, Uwe is impressed by the tremendous changes that have occurred in China over the past 3 decades.
You have many small those examples and happenings that you really realize it changed completely. I'm sure you know, everybody knows that now high-rising buildings in Beijing or in Shanghai or in Shenzhen, and sure. But for me, the most interesting is what happened with the people. And although I wrote it in my book, and I experienced it also in meetings with local people. So today in China, even the elderly people on the countryside, they have a smartphone. And this I admire at most.
As a transport specialist, Behrens has a strong interest in the Belt and Road and views the initiative positively.
This new Silk Road has, out of my point of view, 2 main tasks. One is to have an alternative to the sea transportation for the Chinese foreign trade. And the second, to develop those countries, that those countries can be partner of China, and in the same time to develop those countries, that those countries have, or those people in those countries have a better life.
In 2000, Behrens took over the management of a French logistics company in India and started to travel between India and China. After retiring in 2008, he became a consultant for a Hong Kong logistics company in charge of transport projects in China and Africa. Uwe has gained a truly global perspective which helps him to observe and understand the prejudices and misconceptions that Western media and the international community hold towards China. After returning to Germany in 2017, Behrens thought it was important to share his experiences and views with more Germans so that they too could better understand what China is really like. Uwe published a book about his views on China's development, drawing on his rich academic and practical experience to explain his understanding of the Belt and Road trade route, clarify some of the misconceptions that are widespread among Western policymakers and in the media. Behrens said that after he returned from China, many of his German friends reached out to him with a keen interest in China and a desire to learn more about the country. He is often invited to give lectures and share his experiences with ordinary Germans and answer questions about China. Behrens is interested and excited about his new role in telling China's story.